I'm very interested when new science proves better behaviors by educators, doctors, people that work in the public sector. And we now know from solid science that MRI brain scans show that children who are from difficult situations are physiologically altered by it. And that information, simply put, can really accelerate what we need to do to take care of at-risk youth more urgently. And instead of it being a conversation about values or ethics, it's health, because we now know that it comes down to an issue of health, and it's not about who's right or wrong. I have grown very fond. I am very inspired by the ability of film to spur change. That the story told in the right way to the right people can lead to different, better behaviors. And you don't always know when it's going to happen and how. But every time I've made a film that sheds light on something that needs to change, something good comes out of it. And so I'm going to continue to make those kinds of movies. So I'm making a film for HBO right now called Happening. And the word happening when it comes to climate change is bad. When the word is applied to renewable energy and the new energy economy that's coming to the world, it's good. So we have good and bad at the same time. But as people, we don't know how to make sense of it. What is our future? What do we do to protect ourselves? How much do we have to understand about new energy? And it's one of the most important things there is, because the life on our planet may depend on it. And yet we're not having a chance to understand in a real way. So my film is really more like climate change and clean energy for dummies. And I mean it, because I'm in it. And I go and visit everybody and try to understand electricity and renewable energy. I try to understand why we are in denial about climate change, all these questions, and formulate one coherent story about how to look at it so we don't have to have despair. The fossil fuel industry right now controls American politics, more or less. They get what they want. And so the question is, if I made a film just showing that, then the story, not only the film, but the story about the film, would be all about this conflict between me and the fossil fuel industry. But no one would be talking about what needs to change. So I'm hoping, by showing the solutions, that I won't end up in a battle, but I don't know. Be genuinely curious about the topic and feel like if this movie never gets seen by anybody or things go wrong, it has nonetheless been worth my time to understand this problem, and it's made me a better person. And if you can say that about the idea for yourself, then it's the best thing, because you can't lose.